Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're going through Cable level 80 with a minimum build and in the same time no artifact but a mighty raid here to support our runs. And I'm using raids because I literally suck with the energy, but I figure out how to play also. I figure out how to play with him, and the rotation I start seeing to, I was starting to do was like something like 3-5-4 to be faster, but as it seems, if you do 5-3-4, you're getting a lot of damage. And if you in your second rotation you cancel everything into your tier 3, where the tier 3 is actually here, yes, into your tier 3 and proc on your tier 3 with the SFX on. And what this SFX on does makes the character do the movement, the special movement they have. If you go on the SFX, you're gonna see the same thing like the thing that I'm gonna show you right now. The miracles this dude is doing is out of my mind. He's the best at the moment at level 80 in my opinion, with all these tags. And literally he has the machine tag, he has leadership tag, he has the weapon master, blast, male, mutant. He's covering a lot. He's covering a lot of World Boss Legend. He's covering ABL, ABX. We're not gonna go through that because I can't really I didn't have the days that I could do that because I'm missing from home and stuff. Yes, it's another conversation, but the point is I'm gonna show you for World Boss Legend stage 60 of ULTRON, which is a territory for tier 4s mostly, and also Gore. So basically ULTRON 70, Gore 60, and Mephisto 79. This stage I was able to clear only with tier 4s until now, super build tier 4s, full audience blessing, and I'm gonna show you some runs from my Magneto, in basically one run from my Magneto to compare the damage he's doing. And also I want to thank everyone in the live stream the last night, like 2 days ago. Basically they pushed me actually to learn Cable. They forced me to play these stages and I mastered them after in my bed. So here's the results. I'm gonna show you what I was able to do there. And also GBR with a mighty raid or a normal raid, the rotation is exactly the same, that is not changing a lot. With an energy or a destruction you could have a bit of a different rotation. You don't want to spam a lot your second and your first skill, but I'm gonna show you how you should play with the CTP of raids and Cable after the advertisements. Yes, smash the like button now, hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and you're gonna join our family. Down below there is our Discord server where you can get help for the game on GBRs, mythic rifts, and also win yourself some coupons. So yes, don't wait, go down below, press it, get the invitation, come on this server and look for me or any moderator. We can give you a tour there to find yourself how to use Discord and how to be part of the team. So let's go to ULTRON 70, where I'm really proud, and thank you Bob Sarger for pushing me on this stage. So the things that I'm using here, it's leadership of Cyclops, Colossus as a support. He has a mighty also insight on him, and the leadership of Cyclops provides you also a passive ability, so I'm getting double support here and lead actually. But you can see the plan here for me, it's to do 5 cancel, 2 cancel, 1 cancel, 3 cancel, 4, let the proc on the 4, and on the second rotation you have done enough to have another tier 3 when you do exactly the same thing. Look at this. And what I'm doing, I'm going with my back into the wall. Because his tier 3 is jumping out and it makes you go back, you wanna have your boss between you and wall. And if you have boss between you and wall, you can, you can't not lost the target. And you can see here, for stage 70 of the legendary 3 ULTRON, he is super hard, and I was doing that with Magneto. I'm gonna show you how fast I could do that with Magneto tier 4, but Magneto tier 4 is full of all this blessing, got a brilliant raids, full build tier 4 and stuff like that, for my cable dude here, you can see he has only level 80, no audience blessing, and a mighty rage. Of course, mighty rage is really cool, but it's day and night compared to a brilliant rage, of course. And look at this. This is so cool. The bursts are melting actually, and I really enjoy playing him. Look at this. I perhaps don't have any single proc there. Perhaps I have lost some procs from the mighty raids, but here I knew that he's going to do this. And yes, to be honest, Ultron is really annoying boss, and sometimes because you're using this, look at how cool is this. This is a screenshot you could have in your phone actually. And yes, he's tier 3. What I was saying is that you're getting this time, you're waiting, and after, if you are close enough, you're going through the next rotation again, and the damage, it's so sweet. If you proc proper, it's really nice. It's day and night. This character, if you proc proper, doing miracles. If you don't proc proper, he sucks big time. He sucks really big time, and you can't actually play the character if you can't manage his gameplay. And I wasn't able to manage his gameplay, but I did it because people forced me in my they actually bullied me on my live stream, you know, kill this, try that, try this rotation, open the SFX, do that, do the other. And I was like, okay guys, I'm gonna do my best for my cable, I want a cable be good, you know. And I managed to do it actually after the live stream. So during the live stream I was able to go into the very last phase, but I was missing some you know, I wasn't focused, I was talking, chatting on the same time. So later on when I went to bed, I was playing it, you know, seriously. Here I lost some rotations, but I was believing that the boss is going into this phase faster than the boss actually went into this phase. So I lost some damage there. I could do one more bar for sure if I had played proper, but in the majority of the stage clear I'm playing, you know, 100% legit. So copy paste this rotation and you're gonna have no problem with your cable. Here I should hold my tier 3. As you can see, I did exactly the opposite from the proper thing to do here. But yes, the point is that here with an awakened skill, you can save yourself some time and cheat on boss. Boss can target you and you're getting what you want, which is the clear. And you can see here, I did the clear with 1 minute and 11 seconds left with my cable. And for, you know, comparison reasons, if you go through my Magneto, I just did that, you know, last night, just to compare the damage that these two have, and a full tier 4 with a full build compared to just level 80 cable. Here, as you can see, I'm not using the best striker for the moment. I'm using Kang the Conqueror, and look at that. It's like less than a minute difference, and if I saw the build I have on my Magneto and my cable, it's day and night. And yes, because I'm going to forget to do that later on, look at this. It's a brilliant raid, maxed on everything. It's full audience blessing. I'm missing like 3. And look at this build. Tier 4 artifact. I have his artifact. I don't have cable's artifact. Mythic uniform. And in the same time, I saw you how my cable looks like, right? But it's not ending here. Look at what else this dude can do actually on World Boss Legend and GBR himself. And his uniform, it's not even mythic, right? Let's see what he's able to do on Gore. Gore, it's even harder, and Gore can actually one-shot you. See, here you need to be careful with Gore. Gore is really tricky, killed me a lot of times because before I figure out that I need actually to avoid everything if I want to survive, and even this can one-shot you. He's fragile sometimes, but look at this sweet damage, bro. I just did 6 bars? No, 5 bars worth of damage with 1 tier 3 rotation. You need to take your time, you need to be careful on the skills that he's doing, you need to avoid everything actually, but if you do that, you can have some great results. Here I knew that he's going into the weird phase, so I was waiting there. And the problem here with the ghosts is that his skills, his AoE skills, are not killing all of them in the same time, so you need to jump from ghost to do the kill. You can utilize also his auto skill. He can do some killings on auto attack actually. But you can see I'm 1 minute into the stage and I have done 10 bars. But let's see how this is going to be at the end of the fight, you know, how it's gonna look like in the end, because you can see it's taking too much time to do the killing there. Here I didn't have my 5th skill and my 4th skill, so the damage is not that good this time, but I had to wait for the rotation to do another tier 3, so it was lame, and I tried to, you know, spam a bit just to get him done into that phase. And here I'm avoiding everything. As you can see, I'm always swapping into a support or a lead to avoid death, because this is one shot. You can get actually one shot here. And I did let him do this purple attack. I don't want to get all this damage, and I position myself smart, you know, between the wall and the boss. I did my skills, I took the damage, I took a huge chunk of my HP there. I left my character inside the purple attack, the cleave purple attack he's doing, and I almost died. But yes, you can see 2 minutes and 40 seconds into the fight, I'm not getting all the procs proper as it seems, and I'm not pushing a lot. But let's see this tier 3. This tier 3 should tear him apart and go me into the next phase. Yes, look at this. 4 bars left. I have to do some more spamming here. And yes, I took some damage. Yes, it's a nasty job. It's a nasty clear. It's really hard. She can die immediately from pretty much everything. So yeah, in the last phase you have also the adds into the map, and it's 10 bars, but it's really 10 hard bars, because you need to survive through all the things that going on. And my timing, it's 2 minutes left, but believe me, I could do more damage. But the point was not to play perfect my cable again and show you that I am able to do. You have to fix, you know, in your mind that I'm doing that, perhaps you're doing something else, depending on the build you have, depending on the gameplay. I tried like 1 week to master this rotation, and I'm actually dying on this fight. I swapped here. Yes, here I start doing chimichangas just to survive, but yes, it was really hard, and I didn't want to go, you know, play safe, because I knew that it's only 1 minute and 30 seconds left. And I was trying to push the damage, but I actually died through something. I can't remember. Yes, from that. Okay. So yes, 1 minute and 20 seconds with 8 bars left. It's really easy to do if you play 100% safe. But I was pushing it. The point is the rotation, and the point is how he's able to pull out that much damage. And let's go, Mephisto 79, and this is a stage that I was able to do only with my Moon Knight tier 4. The previous stage I was able to do it only with Magneto tier 4, but now seems doable with my Cable 2, Gore, and now for Mephisto 79, it's also Gamora that got the Weapon Master and Star-Lord. Star-Lord need the tier 4 to survive. Gamora can actually do that because she has an advantage against the fire characters, the blast characters, and Mephisto is a blast character, so with Gamora it's easier. And I'm talking about Gamora Mighty Raids level 82, like my Cable here. And with Gamora I had some Odin's Blessing, but look at this. I didn't have to do all my tier 3. He's already in the next phase, so it took me like 50 seconds to go through this. And look at the bars melting too. 3 bars with the normal rotation, and I have 4 minutes to spare. Right? I have 4 minutes to spare. Look at these bars. Look at this, bro. Oh my god, he's so awesome. I mean, yes, I like him. I mean, yes, probably I'm going to tier for him. In the community post, I made a community post for you to vote which one you want to be my next tier for, because, you know, you're gonna see content through that. But I figure out that most of you also voted for Cable. Here I'm staying inside with my tier 3 because it's penetrates this shield that it's got actually iframe ignore. So Mephisto now it's on an iframe, so I'm able to do with the tier 3 damage through this phase. But he's also fragile, so I didn't want to risk it, and that's why I swapped into my boy Star-Lord, and I almost killed him actually. Here, look at this. Look at this. Took me 50 seconds to clear the first phase. First phase 50 seconds, and 1 minute and 5 seconds for the second phase. 1 minute. This is really fast, guys. If you haven't tried that, go try yourself. It's really hard. Stage 79. If you don't have, you know, tier 4s or level, or Gamora, other than that, it's really hard. No, it's not like everyone can do this thing. And my boy with no build and raids, of course it's a mighty raids, but a normal raids is not having a huge difference for World Boss Legend. I mean, it's adding something, but it's not something huge. It's less than 10%, let's say. Here I was able to do the same, and because he's on an iframe ignore, I was trying to pull my tier 3 and do more damage and push more and do it faster, but I died. As you saw there, I get an explosion in my face, but there is no reason for me to try more. I know he can do it. It's 2 minutes and 40 seconds left, and I have only 23 bars. I mean, he's shredding through the stage. And let's go and see GBR, you know, paying for a uniform. Is he able to do GBR with the raids? I want some GBR clears for blast types, you know. Is he able to do that? Let's find out. For GBR, I used Polaris Lead and Fox as a support, and the good part is here that you know, he has the leadership tag, so he can get advantage of Fox too. And look at this. I'm already 25 bars deep into the boss with 1 rotation, and here with my tier 3 rotation I did like 35 casually bars at level 80. I'm going through the first phase, and it's like 30 seconds left into 30 seconds spent into that fight. Look at that. He actually need only 37 seconds to clear the first phase here. 37 seconds for GBR solo. Okay? Look at the tier 3 here, what he's doing. 3, 4, I mean, it's almost, basically, it's actually 4 bars worth of damage with 1 rotation on the tier 3. And 2.5 on a rotation with the tier 4, without the tier 3. And I don't have an advantage against the boss. This is gonna be easier if the boss is combo type. So this is, you know, the fair comparison, blast versus blast. There is no advantage or disadvantage. And yes, he's actually ripping through the stage. I mean, I'm most of the times doing the run until the 2 first minutes, but I was curious. I want to see how fast he actually can do. I can do that in 1 minute and 20 seconds with my tier 4 Jean Grey, and if he's able to do double the time, 2.5 minutes, and do a carry on my Discord server where I'm doing a lot, I'm gonna use him. I'm gonna use him because he's fun to use. If you manage to master his rotation and you go through the skills really fast, you can have really nice results. And with 2 minutes and I have 14 bars left. This is huge. And here I was like, should I close it? Should I keep doing damage? What I'm gonna do? I didn't want to do the clear, so I was trying to die. After I was like, okay, let's push it a bit more to see how fast I can do that actually. After I was thinking to close it, and yes, I didn't did anything that I was thinking back then. But yes, the point is not that my brain is getting distracted easy. The point is that cable smash. Bro, if you are a guy that you had him for just playing World Boss Legend, it was in the challenge to play with him and unlock him. Now it's your day. You just get a uniform, you just do him level 80, and he can do all these things. And the point is that these things, it seems to be that the Mighty Raids has all the juice and stuff like that. But believe me, the same thing, actually, perhaps a bit better, with an energy or a mighty destruction, you could do even more damage. For World Boss Legend, you could for World Boss Legend, yes, you can actually do more damage with an energy, with a proc, or mighty destruction. Mighty raid's supposed to be good for ABX and ABL, so my build is for ABX and ABL, but the video it's for GBR and World Boss Legend. Yes, I know it's easier the rotation with the raids, but if I master the raids rotation, you can master the proc rotation. Believe me, I'm not that good. I'm kind of flawed, but yes. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I make you build or not your cable, decide at least, you know. And I'm gonna drop a follow-up video to compare him with the other characters I'm using for ABL and ABX for sure. I'm using Storm level 80 and Jean Grey Blast type, so I'm gonna compare his damage with them and see the results with just the Mighty Raids and that build. Perhaps I'm gonna bump his build. I'm gonna give him some Odin's Blessing to fix a bit his stats, you know. He's below on some of his stats, so I need to fix him. So think about a full build could do even better. That was it. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget the smashing of the like button and all this stuff we were saying. And yes, tell me also how your own cable looks like. Do you have him tier 2, tier 3, no CTP, CTP, thinking to buy the uniform? Dropping down below in the comments, and I'm gonna try to help you decide yourself what you should do. That was it. Kisses in your faces. I hope you enjoyed.